Yeah, what's up? Welcome back. So today we are in the Vibe and Sip room. We are going to make some changes. I did go on Pinterest. I went on Instagram, TikTok, all the things for inspiration. And then finally, I went on ChatGPT. And of course, uploaded a couple of pictures of the room just to see what can we do, what can we change to get the vibe of a more of a coffee shop, more of like cozy, comfortable space without buying anything. Now, I did receive a table in from Tribesigns, so I'll share that with you in a minute. But other than that, I was just trying to figure out how to move things around, clean things up, bring in the fall vibes and all the things. And so what I'm going to do first is probably show you what it looks like now, which is kind of messy. And then I'm going to take pretty much everything out of here. The only thing I'll probably purchase is a plant if I have to purchase one. I don't think I should. I think I want another larger plant, but since this other one, child, died on me. But anyway, everything else just needs to be cleaned up, repotted. I found some pots I had outside, and so I'm going to pot up some plants I already have because of with the inspirations that I found. They have like plants and vining plants and stuff like that. So I have some of those plants. I just need to repot them and put them in here. So I guess we'll get started. And plus, I need to clean up at the same time. So this video won't be extremely long. And yeah, I'm going to move the furniture around. If you have any questions about any of the furniture pieces, plants, anything like that, I'll try to answer them as I go where I think that you might ask. And I think I'm going to switch out the refrigerator too. I think I'm going to move the other fridge in here. I like that one better. It's a little bit larger, even though I don't put as much in it right now. And I think I'm just going to let this one de-ice because it's ice in there right now. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me get everything out and then we'll clean up first and then put the table together. I think that's what we'll do. right, so I have to say, it already feels good in here. Empty, clean. It smells good in here. I'm trying out a new cleaner, new to me. I've never used this cleaner before, but I actually like the scent. Kind of reminds me of like cranberry fall like scent. But yeah, so I do still need to wipe down the blinds. I'll do that on a whole nother probably playing with me video. I do like the way this looks without the doors. It actually looks bigger on camera. It's not really this big. Tribesigns has a black bookshelf that I'm obsessed with. I told you all that before. I like anything where you don't see through the back. I like the back walls on bookshelves, so I don't like to see the walls. But anyway, I've been gradually moving my books down here. Now, I do have some dried tea, like flowers, whatever, herbs from my garden. I will move those in a minute, and then we'll bring down more books. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and open up the box from Tribesigns just to see how big the table is, to make sure it fits with the aesthetic of the picture that I'm using, that I'm trying to mimic, of course. And let's go ahead and put the picture here. All right, so this is what the picture looks like from ChatGPT. Now, what I'm thinking is, I'm going to put it up while you're looking at it too. I really do like the design. I feel like I have just about everything to make this room come to life. The only thing is, it's more moody in here. On the picture, it's more bright in this room. That's why it comes out kind of bright on camera. And then it's a lot of lighting within here. I do have like pops of light here and there that I think I can add to make each space very similar to what this is. I don't have a rug. It's funny that they chose this particular rug in this picture because I used to have this particular rug. I have one upstairs. It's too big to be down here though, so I might end up having to pick up a rug, but for right now, I'm not sure. But I think I like the way everything is set up in here. So let's see. I gave it the dimensions. I told it the type of table that I have from Tribesigns, and let's just see what it looks like. All right, of course the box came a little beat up because that's just how FedEx does. Let's get this open and see how many pieces we have. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, all right. This is beautiful. It is the black, but you can see the wood grain in it. Can you see that? Obsessed. It's gonna go same wood grain as that. That also came from Tribesigns. Obsessed. Ooh, perfect, perfect. I figured it might take me a minute to put the table together. So I brought the other mini fridge in, the one I was ranting and raving about. And I'm going to clean it up. It's been in the garage, so it's going to take a while to cool down, of course. But I'm going to clean it up so it can start cooling down and possibly be ready for tomorrow. I just keep water, juice. I like to pre-make tea in my little tea jars. And then I also put like my sports drinks that I use for running. I also put in everything for coffee, whether it's creamer, my almond milks or pumpkin milks, whatever. I put all that in here. So I'm just gonna clean it up, wipe it down just a little bit, probably move the shelves, and get started on building my table. I've already wiped down this cabinet from Tribesigns. I need to make space inside this cabinet for my everything tea. Maybe we can do that real quick and then get this table together so I can move this stuff off the bookshelf. I don't know. I think we should put the table together first. Well, you know what? Let's just knock this out. Don't think my mic is working, but it's all good. We just have a bunch of dried herbs and cloves and stuff like that. So I'm gonna move all this, wipe the shelf off. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. This is some of the calendula we collected this year. We made calendula oil for our skin and hair. I shared that with you not too long ago. So this is some of the flowers. I'm gonna try to grow more for fall. These are dried and mint and pineapple sage from, I get these jars from Aldi. Oh, it's not that much stuff in here. Dang, we tore that up. All right, so this will just be all books, just like the picture. Here I've put everything here that goes for the teas and then coffee at the top. So we're going to make us a banana bread coffee. I'm going to use some of Christopher's extra creamy milk and his creamer. I have some creamer left, but I don't know how good it is because it's been a couple of days. And like I said, I don't really have access to the kitchen sink, so I don't feel like making any pumpkin milk right now. But I am going to make a coffee. And just know, because I don't drink dairy, I'm going to have hot flashes from this. I'm going to use a tablespoon. That's all you need. Probably to sweeten this whole thing. And this is what I'm using, the banana bread. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm gonna use a little bit of this creamer because I don't do dairy. And it's real dairy, y'all. That's probably like 3 tablespoons. I just want to cover the bottom. And then I'm going to cold foam it. I need to charge my scale. This is not how you do this. I normally try to do 15 grams of coffee. That's what I try to do, but yeah. Oh, that's too much. Oh, have mercy, this is good. So, give me some suggestions down below. I just want some people out there watched before, maybe mature ladies, whether it's cleaning vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, thrifting, or just like everyday, what, you know, most single or even married women go through around this age, either empty nesters, becoming grandmothers, just being single and 50, traveling, it's just all the things. I don't know, 40 plus. Like, I want to see and watch more mature women and just see how you doing, how you living. So I have my banana bread. Girl, this is good. Latte, but it's on ice, okay? Yeah, I don't know. I have to be careful though, because like I said, I don't do dairy. And just that little bit of dairy with that creamer. Nope. All right, I'm about to put this together. All right, so the tables put together, it's about 31 inches. They do in diameter. They do have one on the website that is much larger, like for a kitchen. This is more of like a small two-seater situation, or yeah, I would think so. And then they have one that's much larger. Now, I prefer like the black tables. They do specialize more in like the lighter tone woods, the wood tone like colors when it comes to their bookshelves, their tables, consoles, media, all the things. You will find like pops of black here and there. It's not focusing on that. I just been enjoying the black. I would love to have this table and the bigger table for the kitchen. I used to want like a whole banquet seating by the window, like with a settee, or like, you know, you have like the L, like the sofa, but it's not a sofa. I always loved that. In my old house, we had like the bench. Well, we had the bench here too, but I would like to have it a little bit different. I'll show y'all. But anyway, with the round table. But yeah, so this should be perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the image and get started on putting the larger pieces back, and then focus on like the details, the lighting, the decor, all that, and see where we get. So let's move the plant back first, and then hopefully maybe by tomorrow, the next day, we can find us another larger plant to go in here. Because I like the way that looks, like right there. And then that, I think on the picture the bookshelf is much bigger, much taller, but we'll work with it. And then, okay, so it has the, or maybe the lighting is more this way. Alright, so for the bookshelf, the picture has a ton of plants. I do have quite a bit of plants that are like out in the front. They've been sitting outside, girl. I need to repot them. I'm gonna try to pot up a few and just do a pop of plant here and there. Grab some of my books from upstairs, bring them down and throw them on the shelf, and then start to move the seating back. So this is one of them. I get my plants from mainly like Lowe's or H-E-B. I don't think it really matters. I have this here. And beautiful silver like foliage leaf. And then the books. All right, so there's books on the last two shelves. I got rid of a ton of books, y'all. I think I had like, I don't know, 200 books at one point, maybe a little bit less, and I got rid of a ton. I can't wait to start back collecting like specific books. I have a few books I'm looking at right now too, but I'm trying to be more mindful. I think I want to put a budget on the books too. Instead of saying I only want this many books, I want to put a budget on them for each year. But I absolutely love reading. I read every day, or I'm listening to an audiobook every day, especially when I'm running. I love listening to audiobooks. But anyway, this is what this looks like right now. So let's see what else I need to do. I feel like it's coming together. I feel like I got the bookshelf knocked out of the way, the lamp moved over there, my plant here in the middle. I think I want to work on this section. Now what I am missing is lighting. So I may go to Dollar Tree and get some lighting for the bookshelf. I think I kind of want the pockets of lighting. I think I would like that. I can't tell if this is lighting or a candle. That's a candle. I don't want a candle over here though. But I would like to have like the, you know, like the pocket lights or the little strip lights you have to charge. Maybe like the ones I have upstairs. I really like those. But over here, same thing, a few books. My pictures back up there, another hanging plant, which I did have a hanging plant at one time, but it had gnats real bad, so I got rid of it. So I might just put like a regular little simple pop of plant up there until I can get the hanging. I can go outside and get that at the garden, actually. We'll see. And then books, I don't know what this is, but I just like the way it's looked. And then we'll get the coffee section started. There is a plant they put right here. I like that idea. I mean, I have one. I can just pot it up real quick and put it there. So let's see. I decided to use these over here. They look good, but they're functional too. So I don't know. I like that there instead of putting a plant there. I still want some pop of greenery right here though. Something. I feel like something needs to be here that's green to keep the green moving. But we are going to put a plant here. And I'll see what we put here. I like the wood tones over here. We use a coconut sugar when we make espresso sometime, and sometime with our tea. We have pumpkin spice as well as the caramel macchiato. These pumps came from Home Goods, I believe. Yeah, and they're the same size as like one bottle. Oh, it didn't come out good. So on this side, you can, okay, I can see. So I'm gonna have to paint it again. Have to go get some paint and finish this up. And then when I finish painting, it's gonna go up here. So I'll have to paint that. All right, y'all, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like it. I can't wait to see it like in the evening or when the sun goes down to see what it looks like. I do want to still get like the little pocket lights for the bookshelf. I would say we didn't do too much on the side where the coffee machines are. We kind of left it just as is because really and truly it's already staged and as the way that I use it, so I'm good on that. I do want to put like a plant on the right side of the cabinet, but one day we'll get to that. Now moving over to where we keep our syrups. I like it. I think that it's cute. I would like a little underlight strip underneath those bookshelves, but for right now, I like just having that one lamp there. Everything looks really good. I feel like it fills in the space without making it too cluttered. I do like the added plant, the ivy, and what else? And I was able to keep my pictures, and I did add a small plant on the side. So that plant will grow to be a little bit larger. It's a ZZ plant, so I just need to let it grow, okay? Because I just broke off a piece and stuck it in there so we can go ahead and propagate it. I do love my bird of paradise. Y'all know those are my favorite plants to grow. I had one recently to die on me, and usually when they get like really extremely big, I normally give them away because they get big like really quick. And this is the time of year where they should be on sale at the Houston Garden Center. You should be able to pay like half the price. So maybe between $15 and $19 for a large one. So definitely check them out if you're interested. I just keep the leaves wiped down with warm water, and I water it like every other week or whenever it needs to be watered. I don't water it all the time. So yeah. Now the bookshelf is a It's still a bookshelf, but we made a few changes, right? So we took the doors off. They were easy to just slide off. And I like it like this. I have been saying I want to paint the doors, paint the doors. I feel like the doors made it look shorter than what it is. This makes it look a little bit taller because it's just straight up. There's nothing that stomps it, right? And so it looks good. I like it. I'll go ahead and take the hardware off eventually. Or I might leave it on, like I said, if I decide to get two of the black bookshelves. And then that way I can just put the doors back on for whoever gets it from me. Moving on to the lamp and the plant over here, which is growing like crazy. I need to probably repot it, but it's happy, so I don't really fool with it too much. And like I said, I moved that lamp over there as the picture shows. I like the lamp over there instead of in the middle. I actually like the way the seating is this way too, so that if I'm sitting in here, I can have conversation in there with the whoever's in there, right? I feel like when it's in front of the window, I look out the window, but I can still see the window right here. I don't have to kind of like turn to look out the window or anything like that. I like filling up the space. Now, one thing we are missing is a rug, and eventually I'll get a rug in here. I'm thinking of the jute rug, a nice round jute rug. Nothing too, I don't know if I want the soft frilly like rug. I think I want the jute rug. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. It looks good. Y'all, I love it. It's so cool and cozy in here. This is like my chill space. I say that all the time. But I have been saying that the table I had before, I love my table. I just moved it over into living space. I'm going to put plants on it. You'll see that eventually. But I needed a larger space for like working on, and so my laptop took up most of the space of the small table, and there was no room for a tablet, no room for a cup. Like it's literally like a cup and your laptop. It just took up all the space. So I now have a larger workspace to work on, and I love it. Shout out to Tribesigns for sending this to me. I thoroughly appreciate them. Love all their pieces. Y'all already know that. I just love Tribesigns. So yeah, so if you're interested in any of those pieces I mentioned before, or just perusing the website, definitely check it down below. And yeah, I will see you all on the next video. Let me know how I did compared to chat. Here's the chat, and then here's my new vibe and sip room. I like it like this. I don't know, I just feel like it takes up space. I don't really need the floor space. I think I'm so used to having floor space for what? I'm not dancing in here. I'm actually sitting here getting work done. So I like the cozy vibes. And one of the pictures actually showed a third chair right here. So it could be like a conversation. And originally, if you remember, that's what I wanted, the 3 chairs, so it could be conversation or whatever type of situation. But this works good. I love it. So I will see y'all in the next one. Hope you have an amazing day. Let me know what you think down below. Peace and blessings.